Hello, my name is Lenia Friedrich and I studied at the Academy of Media Arts in Cologne in Germany. My movie, The Anima Dog Life is Like That and Not Otherwise, is about my very old neighbor who lived downstairs and on her own without any family members and who I met in the hallway because she was asking me if I could help her standing up from her wheelchair, where I realized it's difficult for her to live on her own. And the film is about exploring how she might see the world and how her memories are still there or sometimes not. During the project, I was allowed to look through her whole life and her flat and seeing objects with which she was surrounded her whole life because she was living there a very long time. And I was also able to see all the old photos, like wedding pictures and everything. So I had quite an overview over her life. And the whole project started when her caretaker, who was just a neighbor, who grew into the role of a caretaker, she told me that me and my neighbor had the same surname, and I was thinking about how my life would look like if I become old and without any family, children, who will take care of me? Will I still be able to look after me even though I have dementia? And that's why I got very interested into exploring how she might see the world and in which time of her past she's living in. And in this movie, I tried to find images, surrealistic images, or even dreamlike images to imagine metaphors, what she might feel. And besides that, dreams are also part of memory formation. So we need to sleep to form our memories in our brain. So I really like the idea to also put that into the movie. And making this whole movie helped me to get over my helplessness, because sometimes it's really difficult to speak with old people. Maybe we don't have much in common anymore and have different life experiences. But approaching her with the idea of I want to make a project out of our communication, how we spoke with each other. I recorded all our talks. She knew about it. It helped me to find a way and also be allowed to ask her all those questions. In the end of the project, the illness, dementia got worse. So I had to also talk with other people around her, like her sister who lives far away, who could not take care of her, or the caretaker, or her, or all the people who live in the elderly home where she lives right now, where she moved after our house. Yeah, and recording what they know about her. And I found it very interesting, this topic of the mink coat, that there's this item where everybody is questioning if it ever existed, or if maybe it's still there and never got stolen, but she herself, she knows the best, and it's a symbol of her like own perception or own memory, that there's still something there. She knows the best about her life, so it's not the others, and there's still something remaining in her, and also her individuality. So yeah, this was very important for me to capture. And while developing my style for the movie, I was reading a lot of graphic novels. For example, Chris Ware, who did a whole box with a lot of comics inside about a house, and how it the arrangement of the floors, and the stories between the people living there connected, and I really liked this building the whole style up on of floors, and but also comic panels in the video frame. And then the idea came up that some items can like go missing in the gutter between one panel and the next, or one picture and the next. The whole idea of framing in my movie and as a comic style was the idea to like put some things in different boxes, like creating an archive, and also being able to show different things at the same time, because in reality everything happens at the same time. So, and at one side there could be like the clock ticking, at the other side there's a flower growing and blossoming and then dying. The second artist who inspired me was Maria Medem, who is a great illustrator and developed a style with gradients and very poetic, very poetic scenes. I like how she illustrates landscapes and how people live in them. What really inspires me when I want to do a new project are the voices of others and their stories. So all my projects first start with talking to people and recording their voices. For me, these small stories, small personal stories of human beings are a never-ending source of inspiration.